responsible for the woos now?
I might edit that out. Who knows when this video actually starts? Alright. Anyways, this is a little chill music in the background that might not be indicative of a celebration, right? A little Ram Paul, right? A little flute music. So I'm multifaceted, and this is one of the many things I enjoy. And many things were shown this month in the vinyl community, right? And so, anyways, why is it a celebration? All walks of life from all around the world got together in an attempt to kick cancer's ass, right?
For a great cause.
So, for a great cause, like I said from Jump Street, if nobody wants to not substitute me, if nobody wants to subscribe to me, that's not going to hurt my feelings, but let's just get together, right? Make a video, donations were done, 90 entries.
92? 91?
Yeah. No, I included mine because I did like a walkathon where I broke 50, so it was $2 entry. I went ahead and donated the whole 200, right? Nice. So, yeah, the perks have a big hand. I catch my own cork. You like that? But people are like, pew, ding, ding, ding. I'm just like, no, I'll catch it in my hand. No. It's not. I don't think it's beyond anyone else to do that. But so we're celebrating. The pink for tonight is a little bubbly rosé, right? So, cheers to you, m'lady.
Thank you.
Cheers to you, VC, right? Whatever. Nothing terribly expensive. Nothing terribly fancy, right? It's just something I had on deck. So, here we are.
Some bubbly.
A little bubbly, right? And, we're not doing too bad. We're at 2 minutes right now of shooting the breeze, and congratulations. And I'm going to try to hammer through this, because with as many entries as there were... Yes. Cheers again. As many entries as there were. The last time I did a drawing, it was your first time in the VC. And so, we shot the breeze. We had a good time. I showed a bunch of crap. I kind of used it as my contest entry. I did flip-floppy this time. I did a big entry, and then just to expose as many people wants to come, please come, right? All walks of life, welcome, right? So, that being said, there's so many entries. When we draw, we're just going to draw one name out the bag, and that's the winner, right? Just because. So I don't want to get too far to it.
Be here all day.
I want to give my shout-outs. I think if we could pull it off, I'm going to put a list of everybody, right? If you didn't know, I made a playlist. So if you want to, part of supporting the vinyl community, which I love, isn't just that everyone rallied together to try to kick cancer's ass. I know that's a big goal. That's a tall task, right? But hopefully we can achieve it one of these days through technology and modern science, etc., etc. But what's so lovely is that you got all these people. There's an avenue. This playlist is a way to meet new people. A lot of these people I'd never met. Some of these people I just discovered just prior to. This month I was swimming in pink. So next month I hope to be doing more viewing and
of other things.
Of other things in pink, But and then I this month was weird. I kept getting interrupted, and Anyways, let's get into this, right? Because I'm about to start into story time, hang out, and I have like
story time.
I was like, I can make this funny, etc. And then it's just like, no, just shut up. Let's do this, right? So I got a stack of names.
Look at that stack. Did you see that stack?
I'm gonna handle the lady, and what are we pulling out tonight? So we were shopping, and I like Star Wars, and I'm pro recycling. So this is my new grocery store bag slash. It's from Saxer Records, and unfortunately, sometimes, or not unfortunately, when I go to the record store, I need to bag that thing, right?
And he just forgets it.
So if it's all right with you, I'm just gonna hand it off to you after I give these shout outs, right? And if you could just fold them over once, twice over, so they're all the same size and everyone gets a fair shake, right? So I don't even know if I'm gonna have to show them to you guys. They're all handwritten right here, so no worries, right? So we got John, a.k.a. the Digital Gramophone, right? And by the way, support my dude. He's creeping up on 300, and I'm just, we're friends, and we actually talk on the phone and text occasionally. He wants to do a contest in the very near future. So I think 300 would be a good excuse. So he's hysterical anyways. The contest entry was great. And here I am. I'm giving everyone shout-outs. I can't help but just, spread the love, right? And so... anyways, John, the Digital Gramophone, is a good dude. Great video for this contest and other videos as well in the past, right? Oh, this is very fitting because he's a big fan. He's Mazzy's his number one fan, right?
Number one.
Norman Maslov, but you know, I've been watching his videos for a while. We're friends, so I call him Normie. But me and Normie we're good beds, right? So we got Sam the Vinyl Douche, super good dude. Recently broke me out with some VCLT. I got some random silly fun posters, and one I also generally excited to hang up, right? Uncle Paul, too many 45s. And did I mention? I went ahead. I had 90 some entries. I just went ahead and donated my $200 cap. Everyone was awesome. Yeah, many people like old Uncle Paul here for too many 45s. He donated twice because he wanted to see this hair go. So it's gone. I shaved it again. Yeah. I kept the mustache. Hey, if anyone has a problem with it, donate $100 and I'll shave off the mustache too, right? So you're like screw that. But and I don't know if that's a dead link or not now that the month has run up, but I'll leave it in the description if anyone wants to donate. That's what the whole goal was, right? So Uncle Paul, too many 45s. Also, if I win, he wants me to donate in the name of Ted Lang, a.k.a. Isaac of the Love Boat. All right? So who else do we have here? Oh, by the way, I incorporated these. Nobody's insignificant. I don't know why anyone would delete video entries. I mean, I know there's some people that are shy or haven't made videos in forever. Some people it's like their first, second video. We had 2 individuals that I don't know why. I'm not going to treat you as irrelevant or obscure or inadequate or unwanted. So if anyone has a problem with it, go fuck yourself. This is for charity. You know, so those 2 entries, if one of you guys is name called, I want that to stand for that whoever makes these entries or whoever wants to put themselves out there to be viewed in a public forum or whatever, that you matter. And so if one of these deleted people gets called from the playlist, then you will be automatically given to the charity, right? I don't begrudge anyone who wants to keep the $50 for themselves, but I know probably half of people or so or whatever already opted to like give it to charity, right? So Dan's Vinyl Channel, right? Super good dude in the VC, right? We text back and forth. Everybody's boy Jeff Kempen. He's got a lot going on in his life right now, so him to sneak in the video at the very end was super nice, right? One thing I hated about this, it was a beautiful thing, everyone coming together. Especially at the start of the month, I was swimming in videos. MM's Vinyl made an entry, and I want to support him, and I think I just didn't have time to make a contest entry for him, and I hate that. So I'll give him a proper shout at the start of the video in the near future. But MM's Vinyl, Mason's a good dude. And also, talking about sneaking in the wire, I didn't get to sneak in one for him. Dolphin Dale dropped one this morning. Super cool, fun, creepy, awesome, amazing video, right? Newly anointed, you know, there's a lot of, Rand Paul, Jean-Pierre's going to get turned down just a peg here, right? So there's a lot of ya boys in the vinyl community, right? And so I don't know if you know this, but Greg, he's a ya boy now, right? Greg at the Vinyl Rundown. Good dude I've been watching since Jump Street, right? The Zonk Man, Steve Bender, right? Super fun guy in the vinyl community, right? And I'm sorry if I'm blasting through these now. I don't want to take forever. I can't help but just like spread love and give shout outs, right?
There's so many of them.
Steve Carlson, honest to God, his contest, I'd never seen anything like this for charity, and now Steve Carlson has a contest that I need to submit into, whatever, in the very near future, and it's gangbusters. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous in a positive manner. Cindy, Mama Bear Vinyl, Mama, what did I write?
You wrote that
because I had so many names going on, so it's probably Value Vinyl or something. Mama Bear Vinyl.
We know.
Cindy. Metal Brethren, Brendan Van D from Australia, man. Super appreciative of all of my metal bros that rock with me, because you know, the bros in the jazz and the bros in the metal and the gentlemen in the jazz community can be very within their own pocket. And so you have the ride or die dudes that, you know, are there always when you show that stuff, because I show jazz, I show metal, but they're there regardless, and that's pretty cool when those dudes do that, right? Vinyl Richie, I appreciate you getting on board, and I always appreciate Vinyl Richie kind of has a knack for doing whatever the fuck he wants to. If he wants to talk sports or whatever, mention a beer, I'm with that, right? Cosmic Vinyl Brian, Bry Guy, good dude in the vinyl community, right? So, arguably the nicest guy in the vinyl community, Bill at the Vinylverse, right? A gentleman that I'm probably going to meet up with at some point in the future when if you want to take a day trip to Charlotte and hit up some record stores, Localbandography and some other gentlemen in North Carolina are down to meet up, right?
We'd love to meet up, yeah.
Yeah, so we could totally do a day trip, right? Old Goat, that's a fun hangout, man. He talks about whatever he wants to, from canning and jarring and cooking in the house to country lifestyle and collecting and you know, whatever he likes. And so he's a good dude to kick it with. Yeah, if you guys are fans of Oddbox, then you're probably a big fan of Old Goat, right? Tim, DJ High Noon, obviously a friend. I've mentioned him out in the past, and I actually have something I need to send his way. But
he'll get there.
Yeah, Tim's good people. HorrorBiz, man. He's a little under the weather, so I hope HorrorBiz is feeling better, right? David Newton, he's got a thread going on, right? So rock on, David Newton. Won his contest. Super appreciative of his gifts. I showed, actually mentioned David Newton. That's how I got, long story short, that's how I got that pink mummy, and I also got that Blackula record, right? Beth at B-Side Records, everyone's favorite faceless friend. Static Traveler, here's a gentleman I actually discovered right before the contest. And he's a good dude. And he shot his video in a Snuggie, right? I actually made a note on the back that said Snuggie. I thought that was priceless, right? Rod the Happy Hippie, super good dude. I tell you what, I love to give VCLT as much as I have, as much as I like to receive it. Everyone likes to receive a gift in the mail. It's a surprise and it's a gift, right? But I've, I don't know, I sent out a dozen plus VCLTs, and I have more planned and just need to make free time. But if you want the reason to give, if anyone watches Rod receiving just a little, hey bud, thought about you gift, super awesome. Hard not to love a guy like that. I mean, that's the reason you give, right? Bobby Gas, and I wrote this out the way it's supposed to be, right? Bobby Gas 5 is on another channel. Super good dude. Always dropping music. I get a kick out of his conversation too, but a lot of it is just, you know, needle drops on stuff that I think you should know, right? Another gentleman I talked about specifically getting in touch with is jgyokohama, right? Formerly from Japan. Dude's a pretty eclectic individual, so anyone who likes a little taste of everything, right? Probably like that, right? One of the fastest growing channels in the vinyl community, Emma at 8 Vinyl Low. I certainly appreciate your entry. Super cool, right? Right on. Awesome chick. She's in the Chicago region, right? So
more girls in the vinyl community.
Absolutely. I totally support everybody being in the vinyl community, right? Bad English Rex. He's got a contest going on himself, right? Brian at Black Beans and Rice. Super good dude. Rock on. William Now. See, this is when I feel bad. I'm trying to... I just looked at the clock. We're like 13 minutes. I'm trying...
We're driving.
I can't help but just like, you know, I want to give everyone love, right? Chris has the spins, right? I'm glad those football cards came to you well, right? So I sent him some money in the mail for a couple records he scored, right? I was like, you cut me a good price. Can't be mad at it, right? And while I was doing so, life got in the way. It's like a week or two went by, and I was like, shit, I need to mail this out, right? So I sent him some like vintage circa 1960s Packers cards, right? So just a couple Hall of Famers in the mail, right? No big deal. Off the Beaten Tracks. A Californian in Canada, if I'm not mistaken, right? So good dude, formerly of Hollywood. VinylDesigns, I appreciate you. Rock on. Brad at H2 Vinyl. Unfortunately, a hurricane interrupted a planned meetup with him. We were supposed to be at the King Gizzard concert, and it's just a matter of time, brother. We'll definitely see each other. The Gray Man, a nerd brethren with all sorts of comic book goodness in there, right? All right. John Bellamy. That just made me think of Bill Bellamy. You remember the stand-up comedian back in the day? He had a stand-up comedy special in a pink suit. That's how my brain works. One Bellamy to another. Actually, it was more peachy. It was a peachy suit. Mike at Jam on Vinyl. Super good dude. As nice as it is, one of the nicest compliments I ever received. He said one of his goals in life is to be one of the buds that hangs out in a chair. And I was like, dude, that's such a wow, that's really impressive comment. Baldwin Boomer, super nice dude. Also on the list of people I have something to send to, right? Calico Silver, another guy. I've been watching a lot of his videos. I need to get some more comments out here, but I actually recently just watched several of his videos, right? Karsten Peter Olsen. You know what's great about that? One of the gentlemen, I'm not used to hearing my, Weinbender, like Eric Weinbender said, traditional, and European friend there nailed it. I don't hear that too often, right? Comic, Rima. I hope I'm saying that correctly. One of the two, coin flip, right? Super nice, sincere individual. And then, if you can't tell, he has comic in there, and I like that nerd stuff, right? Nerd stuff.
We love nerds here.
Billy Ruffian, appreciate it. He actually had a secondary video of 7-inch pink, which was super cool, right? So he doubled down. Brian's Vinyl Music, awesome dude, right? Happy to have him as a friend. He's a bald brother, so he was happy that I temporarily joined the club, right? Jamie Cottle, everyone I assume knows in the VC, because at one point or another, if you're ever interested in copping a box set or special edition, right, he grabs them all and kind of does the vinyl community a big favor and showcases them, right? Christopher Kibler, I always call him Kibbs. He's part of the Friday night crew, Saturday night crew of people that hang out on the live stream. Super good dude. And then also made 2 videos, which is really amazing, right? And so did Mazzy. Mazzy made an accidental impromptu video, right? But Kibbs does not appear to be the flip bill. I guess it's the one time I'm not wearing a flip bill. Wore a pink flip bill, so I would wear the mess out that head, right? Speaker's Corner. Jimmy the Saint, another gentleman, man. I wonder if his contest came and went, dude. I might be too late on that one. Jimmy, if you're actually watching all these rundowns and you hear your name here, send me a link, and anyone peep out his channel if you're curious. Filth at Man, rock on. He did a lot of like industrial noise and cool weirdness. I always liked that I enjoyed seeing all the different approaches to it, right? Moderick 24/7 or 247. We did that jazz top 5 video, which was really fun. That was who that gentleman. That's who the Jesse Korhonen. Oh man, this is a name sounds like it should be the world's strongest man. I hope I didn't butcher that up, right? Lisa L.E. My sister's name's Lisa. Lisa's a cancer survivor. It's particularly touching in her world, and she was very sympathetic and passionate to what my mom's going through and what I'm going through as extended family with my mom. Still don't have results. It's stressful. This Machine Kills Music with the cassette goodness. Really dug that, right? Fun video. Been watching her videos. I discovered a lot of new people through this contest, and she seems like she's good people, right? I'm sorry, people. It's just that many entries. We're at 17 minutes. I hope you guys stuck around and you're just chilling and enjoying this like shout out love business. If not, I'll send a timestamp if you just want to know who the winner is, right? Metal Brethren, Mark G with a C. I actually just got his, he's been immortalized via vinyl. His band from the 90s just got pressed on vinyl. Nice. I promise I got metal finds coming in the very near future, right? Jorgen? S? Alright. Gus69, a.k.a. Gustavo Scafaro. Another metal brethren that's down to hang out regardless, right? Sean Psychedelic Snow. If people didn't see a recent VCLT video, man, that's really generous, dude. Words. I can't. Another guy who's blown me away with a really generous vinyl community. Besides that, probably right there with Bill the Vinylverse for probably the nicest guy in the vinyl community, right? Everyone knows Hannah, the Omaha Introvert, or I don't know if she's gonna have to be the eventually where she is Seattle now. So I don't know if it's gonna be like the selective Seattle. I don't know. Insert something witty and name oriented. All right, Richard Riley, rock on. Everyone knows Richard Riley, right? Everyone's like favorite dad or favorite grandpa, depending on your age. Robert Z. I enjoyed everyone's entry. I watched every single second of every single entry. No lie, no exaggeration. Robert Z's was my favorite. I actually went back and watched it twice. We watched it together. It was hysterical, and he inspired me to do if anyone watched my final update, is inspired by Robert Z, right? Yeah. Bev at ClarkOVision, probably the nicest. If Bill or Randall Weaver is the nicest gentleman in the vinyl community, then Bev might very well be the nicest lady in the vinyl community, right? Vinyl New Wave, if I'm not mistaken, this is a gentleman that did the video because he has 137 daughters. So, sounds strange. This was really cool. One of the guys I first discovered in the VC when you're overwhelmed with like watching like 100 new people and you kind of fall into your habits of what you're watching. And then he made a video that I was like, and I watched him periodically, but I was like, dude, how did I fall out of watching this guy's videos, right? I like his world music, and he recently dropped a video. His lady is Latina. And so it was cool, and she actually spoke, and I was like, oh, I know 1/4 of what she's saying. William Quinn, thank you, sir. Culture fan, who's shown some of this rat fink goodness that I'm a nerd for in the past in his videos. One of the ways we bonded, I ended up subscribing to him. 33 RPM Vinyl, thank you, sir. You are appreciated. Oh, SackGlad, he has a dedication that I forgive me if he wins, because he put it in my update video. I will certainly, if he wins, dedicate it properly to whoever he wants at the very start of the next video, if he so wins, right? But I should have wrote that down on there, right? Jonathan, Cheap and Cheerful Record Collector, you are appreciated. Value Vinyl, always trying to bring in the humor. Appreciate you, sir. I shouldn't say trying to bring in the humor. More often than not, he is funny. Make it sound like, oh, trying.
Natural.
Trying. Nathan, Metal Down Under, another Aussie friend right here. Super good dude. He is appreciated. Melinda Murphy did not make an official video, but then she told like this heartwarming, heartfelt story of her daughter having this big, massive scare and how, you know, the family went through all this and talked about cancer and awareness and everything and gave me a big shout out and everything. And I just told her, I was like, look, if it's cool with you, I'm going to put your name in the draw, and if you win, I'm just going to donate the $50 to charity, right? And so that is what it is. To me, that is much effort, and she put it, because there's no hard rules. Yeah. Show me your pink, show me your whatever that relates to.
You just want to
awareness it
together.
And we've got our donations in. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm sorry, I'm talking right over here. And we're at 22 minutes. Damn, there's just that many people. 94, 96 Tull, height. Who actually won my first official VC contest, right? Then I had that second chance, and then I hit Hidden Drawn, right? Trini Grooves, happy to be seeing your face now, sir. Julious Jabbar, dude, I just watched his recent video where he just, at the very end of it, it's like this dude showed 948 billion records, and I forgot where I was, and I was like, wow, mind blown. I didn't even leave a comment, and life got in the way. But Toning Grooves, thank you. Christopher, the Analog Brain. Flash. We're going for a competition for longest name in the vinyl community here.
Yeah.
Flash Gordon's One Record at a Time. Right on. Enjoyed that. And then I'm trying not to get sidetracked because like every time I watch these, like little tidbits of the videos pop in. Right. Ron Haggerty, awesome, super nice dude in the vinyl community. Right. Dave, the Pickup Artist. Right. This dude has a fantastic mustache. So, my dad was a mustachio gentleman, right?
Just for that
I appreciate
alone, you should watch.
it. Tim Brenner, I'm going to put that there so you can see the spelling, is a new gentleman in the vinyl community, right? He's getting through the ums and phase that if you watch my first videos, you can certainly see. And not that I don't do it nowadays, and but super good dude. Yeah, he's got some knowledge. He just needs to get comfortable and feel. Just go, dude, do you, man. Hopefully you're watching the second you hear this encouragement. Tony Tainted Lord, right? Super good dude. I've done one of his threads in the past for skulls. He would have liked it. But I showed stuff with skulls. He had a whole thing, and the vinyl community was just all skulls. Trigger Tunes, more love from Australia, right? Like hang out. He does like kind of not needle drops, but music from cars. I like to hang out with my buddy in the car. Rob Walker, let the music play. You're appreciated, super good dude. We seem to like some of the same ladies that he finds attractive. I find attractive, right? And then round it out, Psych in the Valleys, all right? Rock on. Once again, cheers, because I just want to give all the love. Anyone that gets the
unbelievable.
Yeah, anybody who wins, we're just pulling, and we're gonna sneak this in under 25 minutes. So we're gonna show a name, and it is what it is. Hopefully you stuck around this long.
Hey, drum roll? No? Nothing? Are you gonna do it, or you want me to do it?
You do it. You're the Vanna White, yeah.
Now I get two. How does that work if I got two?
Oh, no, you're good. That's the one you handed. Bobby Gass, my brother in Canada. Rock on. You're the winner. Boom.